Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Jumplight Odyssey. Things are a nightmare. You may notice, actually, you probably won't notice right now, but you may notice we are much further along than we left off last time when I crashed the game by foolishly trying to open the manifest. That was probably... It's even hard to scroll now. We have like 800 some people on the ship. We were like back here, I think, when I crashed the game accidentally. You can tell I haven't been able to reach every star. The Zootopans have been hot on our ass the entire time, and our jump light capacity is very bad. The amount of people running around on the ship with ailments is way too high. We have 243 starving people, 70 people are wounded, 109 are exhausted. It's a nightmare. We have a hospital ward for a ship, and things are not going well. You wander around, you see all these stinky people in the slideshow that the game has become. I built a second medbay to attempt to hold off the inevitable, which is people starting to die on me. We swapped all of the old calibrators out for Jumplight auto calibrators because the scientists weren't even reaching where they needed to go. So I pushed us along because it's been a struggle the entire time. And what I'm planning on doing is attempting to reach the Forever Star with, you know, quote, as many people as we could possibly shove onto the ship. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to jump here and then jump here, or if we're gonna have to just jump straight into Dodonna here and then jump to the Forever Star. The reason I have 2 cartridges when I only need 1 is because when we get to here, we're definitely gonna need a second cartridge. There's no way we can make this jump to the Forever Star without a second cartridge. And even the way we are now, we're not generating jump light fast enough to be able to outrun the Zootopans, so we're probably gonna have to fight them too. Good news is, we have a crazy amount of ammo, so even if people start dying on us, I think, unless we lose hope, which we might, we'll still be able to reach the Forever Star, and you guys can see what that looks like. That is fun. But for now, we're barely keeping the ship afloat. I've shut off most of our biomass creation. It was like we had 600 at one point. So I've shut off half of this room to just try and like bring that down. Assuming maybe that the maximum amount of resources that we've been hauling around is causing some of our problems. I don't know if that's true. The produce room is an absolute mess. People keep picking the produce and then just leaving it on the ground. It's astounding that we're still alive. People are gonna start dying though. The fact that we have 70 wounded people on the ship, people are falling unconscious like right and left. I've thrown medkit lockers just kind of willy-nilly all over the place to try and like stave off the inevitable. But yeah, that's kind of the current situation. It's pretty bad. There was a period of time, and I'm just kind of looking around to see if I catch any, where we were getting people caught in like door death spirals, like literal spirals, where they would just kind of like bunch up into a cluster of humans and then just kind of rotate around. I don't see any right now, so I think we're okay from a people getting trapped perspective. But I think the thing is, we just have so many people. They never cleaned up all the debris from that fire, huh? If I click on this, rebuild. What if I clear debris? Ah. Slowly confirming. Great news, we brought even more people back onto the ship to replace those that are gonna die, I'm sure. Maybe nobody will die. Maybe we'll all reach the Forever Star and everybody's gonna have a great time. Who knows? The thing that I'm worried about now is running out of metagel. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. Because if we run out of metagel, like, they literally are gonna start dying on us, because I think what's happening is people are starving, they're losing health and becoming wounded, and then we're healing them with metagel and our doctors, and then the cycle starts all over again. So you can kind of push off the starving problem if you have enough metagel. Problem is, we don't have enough anymore. perfect success, hell yeah. How are we doing? We got 2 minutes and 52 seconds. We've generated about a third of the jump light we need to make this jump. So we're definitely gonna have to hold off the Zootopans for a bit here. That's the other thing, is having to go to red alert so often to keep the Zootopans at bay has been definitely eating into our ability to get people fed. So the starving gets worse each time I have to fight the enemy. It's pretty bad. We have a salvage opportunity. I'm gonna send a shuttle because it takes 4 minutes to do. And but it took, you know, 4 minutes plus to get all of our shuttles out and back anyway, and we still don't even have half the jump light we need to go to Dodana. So I think it makes sense to send a shuttle out. To try and get some more metagel. The other thing I was thinking about doing is maybe just making a metagel rune. Like, we have you rolling in here. I could probably put another one next to this bed, huh? Because basically I tried to supercharge our metagel inventory by just making more centrifuges. I think maybe, I don't know if this will work. But I mean, we might as well try, it can't hurt. It'll either work or it doesn't. And it not working is just the same as not building it. So we're gonna try and limp our way to the Forever Star here. And then you guys will get to see what that looks like. They added a little animation for it, which is kind of fun. Hey, a body's in there. Where did that come from? Hello? Is somebody gonna process this body? Activate, no restriction. All resources, it's already been done. Yeah, there's just one guy in there. Or maybe, is there always a body in there? One body bag. Does it need 5 body bags to work? Oh no, it's being processed. Hey, there you go. Good job, Tam. 1 body equals 4 biomass. That's good. We don't want bodies just piling up in here. We got 1 body in the morgue. Good news. Can you process Zootopan bodies? I know they dragged them away. They must have, because I haven't seen a Zootopan body just like hanging out on the ship. Down to 32. This guy's doing his darndest to keep the metagel centrifuge running, so good on you, sir. Enter red alert, so everything's gonna get worse. Everybody panics as they run around the building. I almost wonder, because I've never seen anybody using the therapy booth. And even if they do, we have worse problems than people having a mental breakdown. I'm gonna make an executive decision to get rid of the therapy booth, and we're gonna throw down the super metagel maker here. Right here. And hopefully this will kind of hold off our inevitable decline. This run is ending one way or another this episode. I have no idea how that's gonna go. People be running around like crazy. Nobody's actually accomplishing anything. I've also had to throw down like a crazy amount of oxygen generators upstairs because there's just so many people sucking up oxygen. All right, we've locked on and we've killed them. Good job, Trevason. A solid marine name. Another ship has arrived. Let's look out at our attackers. One ship on that side, one ship on that side. The Zootopan ships are a cool design. I love like the multitude of guns across the top, and then I love the like wing design that they have. It's kind of hard to see from this angle, but they have like wings jutting out from either side. Pretty sick. The nice thing about where we're situated right now is we're sitting at a beacon, so we can see every jump from here on out. We don't have any black holes to contend with. I didn't see a neutron star, so maybe that's just kind of a rare occurrence as far as appearing on as a star to jump to. But yeah, no stars seen. neutron stars seen. So maybe on a future run we'll check that out and see what that looks like. I'm probably gonna take actually I'm definitely gonna take a break from Jumplight Odyssey after this run, just because I've been playing a crazy amount of it, and it's nice to switch up games so you don't get burnt out. Failure. That's not surprising. It was a salvage mission. I don't think we have time to send out another shuttle to try and pick up the salvage mission. We've got like 10-ish Jumplight. We need more. So by the time we get to the next, or by the time they get out and back, we'll have been sitting at the appropriate amount of Jumplight for quite a while. But I'm gonna take a break from Jumplight Odyssey. There are a couple other ideas I had for runs. I want to do something that I've just decided to call the warp speed run, which is going literally as fast as possible and seeing how fast we can do the long distance run, start to finish in the least amount of game time, so like days and time possible. I don't know if like, I doubt anybody's speed ran Jumplight Odyssey before, but I'll be the first, or at least the first to catalog it. Big ship has arrived, looking pretty dope. This ship is hilarious. Like, look at the guns. It's like 8 batteries like in a row, and it's just bristling with guns. And then I also had an idea for a just minimum crew run, so you just take I think it's 40 or maybe 60 is the required amount of people, and then you never pick anybody up, and then try to get to the end that way. But we'll do that probably sometime, well, definitely sometime in the new year. But there's gonna be a new series coming out on Friday, and I'm not gonna spoil what that is, but you should definitely check that out. So keep your eyes open. All right, now we're starting to get more boarding parties coming. Our guns are still dealing with them, no problem. I'm like low-key terrified about what happened the one time they got a boarding party on, where they like snuck through, and for whatever reason, either we were out of ammo or something glitched, and they were able to sneak through without the guns ever locking onto them. I suspect that the guns ran out of ammo, and that like our supply chain thing got bugged. This was also when I only had 1 deck of guns operating as well, so that probably made it much worse. But I suspect they ran out of ammo, and then they couldn't shoot down the incoming shuttles. So I think we'll be okay, at least for this time. We might have to hold them off. Actually, I'm guessing we definitely will have to hold them off in the nebula as we build up the massive amount of Jumplight we need for the Forever Star. But I think we'll be able to make it work. The question is whether or not people start dying on me because everybody's starving and Metagel is going down. Although, it looks like the new Metagel production thing that we just built is doing the trick, because we're actually gaining Metagel again. If we go look at our medbay down here, it is functioning, which is good news, I think. Yes, there they go. Well, I don't think it is functioning now that I see. Ready to jump yet? Not quite. Okay, we've wiped out all the shuttles nearby. We gotta be close to the Jumplight necessary, right? It's at like 50 and a sliver. I'm excited to see after the next jump how many people we have on the ship right now, though. I'm hoping we break 900 by the time we hit the Forever Star, but it'll be very close. There we go. All right, we're out of here. Later, losers. Let the game think about it.
Take the ship to Jumplight.
Heyo.
Hold on, everyone.
Hey, and our hopometer's back up to full.
Jumplight in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hold on to your butts. You guys like Jurassic Park? That's a great movie. I should watch that movie. It's been a minute. Alright, we've hit a nebula. We can come off of red alert status. Not that it'll really do us any good, but maybe it will. The game think about it. We've got... Come down off of green alert. We've got 770. Okay, I've overestimated how many people I had on my ship. So I'm hoping we can break 800? Well, we probably won't now that I think about it, because we'll have to see. How many people can we pick up at this nebula here? It's getting chunky. It's okay. After this video, you'll never have to see the chunky Catalina ever again. Alright, there's only one rescue mission. It's probably not gonna... 800 people is probably not gonna come to fruition. But 700 and something... 80 something... It's an exciting proposition. We have 8 minutes, but we have much further to jump this time.
Underway. Crew, report to your assignment.
So we might as well send out for the salvage mission, or the survey, and then the search and rescue. See how that goes. We'll have a couple shots at the search and rescue anyway. So we do have the range necessary. This is great news. The bad news is, it's like almost 80 jump light, and the last jump we had to do was 54. Let's see. Let's check out the. Okay, we do have the double metagel operating correctly now. Man, I should have had this thing rolling from the get-go. This thing is sick. 16? It can put out 8 metagel and take in 8 biomass. Is it just 1-to-1? Yeah. It takes a hell of a lot of power, though. You see that? Good thing we have enough power. I did have to build the 6th nuclear reactor in our nuclear room, but for now it seems to be doing okay. I know I talked about shifting back to hydrogen or the fusion power in the future. We've got way bigger problems than people being irradiated. So I decided to shelf that problem and let everybody catch radiation poisoning. You know, you get to the Forever Star, we can deal with the radiation poisoning then. Just got a bunch of people lying on the medical beds. I just realized I never changed these over to auto beds. No wonder people aren't getting healed. That's fine. I mean, operating decontamination pod? You don't seem to be. See, this is really the trouble, is people are supposed to be doing their job, and they just kind of like wander around. Oh, she did it. Abra made it to the thing. Well done. Hope lost. Somebody die? Hello? Who died? People are dying on me. This is bad. Come on, we only have 1 jump to go. You can make it, team. There's only 1 unconscious person. Come on. Come on. Well, it'll be very interesting to see how many people live through this. How wild would it be if we got all the way to the very end here? And look at just this people stacking up produce, Finn getting stuck. I think this is truly the thing. Oh, there she goes. Whew. Is every once in a while somebody's just getting like stuck somewhere, and then that breaks the whole system. And a save and reload does fix it, so I guess if you really were into the idea of getting literally as many people as possible and making it work, saving and reloading pretty regularly could alleviate some of your problems. But I think the better idea is to just never do what I'm doing. A lesson to you kids. All right, what do we got? We got 16. And we generated that in 3 minutes, so we should have like 40-ish by the time the Zootopans show up. Which is about halfway. So we got more to do. So why don't we fast forward a little bit through the part where the Zootopans aren't here. Spaceship has returned. I don't know why I said return that way. Can't sleep. If we fall asleep, we're dead. Jeb, that is the craziest thing you've ever said. Did somebody die again? I don't know what happened to Jeb. Jeb, rip to a legend. Although we did just haul some new people. They're like, what hell have you brought me into? All right, salvage opportunity. Auto assign. How's this human crew looking? Is there nobody on duty in the med bay? Apparently not. Not gonna send that ship. They're doomed to fail. With a minus 15% chance to succeed. on a salvage mission, no less. One person's panicking. They're in despair, I should say. The nice thing about them being in despair is it pushes off the hungry people notification, and I'm like, look, nobody's starving anymore. Problem solved. Just have so many problems on your ship, you'll never ever see the problem that actually matters. How we doing here? We're at 35-ish? Alright, red alert again. People are gonna start panicking on me. Alright, you people seem like you're starting to kind of get stuck. But you are also changing uniforms at the same time. I can't really tell what's happening. So we're gonna wait for a second on our fighter there. We got some unconscious people all over the damn ship. There's only 3 of them. See, I made the mistake of thinking these were auto beds, which they really should be, because people aren't doing their jobs. And we have the stuff to make auto med bays, right? Don't we? Oh no, we don't. I decided not to do that, like a psycho. Although they're not being used anyway, so maybe we just go for it. Can I shove you in this corner? Is this gonna break my Metagel centrifuge? Ah, who knows. Good luck. We need to give our people something to do anyway. Take their minds off of their crippling despair. There we go. We'll just keep one normal med bed just in case. We do have our lower deck med bay going on as well over here. Although they're also not operating those either. So, good on the scientists being like, we need to make more medicine, and then never treating anyone. Or maybe it's an issue with the supply chain where they're like treating the people when they have Metagel. But the supply chain is getting stuck again. So they're running out. And not being able to heal people. Who knows? Alright, 2 shuttles incoming. We have over 40 Jumplight now, so we're halfway there. Good shot. I'm gonna hold off on sending the fighter out until the 3rd ship shows up. I should delete you. I should have done this a while ago. But I should have 2 fighters going at the very least, because at least with that you can rotate them in and out. Like you can do one shuttle, because when you only have one, there is a pretty significant gap. Pavani is freaking out, can't breathe. Are you gonna die? Where are they? Pavani, are you dying? Nope, they're just in despair. Hey princess, I have a job. They're isolated, starving, puking, farting, crying. Officer unavailable. Officer is in despair. Excuse me, officer. Chief Zay, you can't be depressed. You have to keep it together. Incomplete. Does that mean you brought back some Metagel? Alright, big ship is here. Time to send out the little ship to fight the big ship. Scramble. Somebody asked about the Scramble versus Combat Space Patrol. I believe Combat Space Patrol and Scramble are exactly the same thing. It's just Combat Space Patrol you can access from the local missions panel, and Scramble is like a one-button send the ship out thing. I don't know if they ever intended to have Combat Space Patrol be different than Scramble, but I believe they currently do the exact same thing, which is to send your fighter out to intercept any kind of incoming thing. They can intercept incoming asteroids as well as boarding parties, so that's an option if you're in an asteroid field and you're like, help, too many asteroids. Although I've never had any trouble with asteroids being taken out by the ship's guns. Things have been going okay from that perspective. Alright, we're up to 50 Jumplight. Still have a little ways to go. You guys You've deconstructed, which is impressive. Waiting assignment. Is it because our officers are... Oh, we can't haul resources until the medical database gets built. We're waiting on 2 plastic, 2 component. All right, we got some of our stuff there. Oxygen is running out. Excuse me. Did somebody... hope is lost. We're fresh out of ammo. Oh, wait, that was our shuttle. Atmosphere is critical. Who opened the damn vent? Who did it? Whoa! What the hell just happened? Did Princess Euphora get sucked out into space? What happened? Holy crap. Okay, well, that wasn't a terrible end to the end of the run. I don't know what happened. Somebody must have vented the thing upstairs and she got blasted out into space. Holy crap. Well, I'm gonna pause the episode here. I want to show you guys the end of the Forever Star if you haven't seen it. So, the first attempt failed. Terrible job. But we will be right back. Hold on. All right, we are back. I have fixed the world. That was an alternate reality where our princess got flushed out into space. Fear not, it didn't happen. No, I'm pretty sure that's what happened, is that somebody lost it, they opened one of the side hatches on the promenade, and the princess got flushed out into space, because as soon as Princess Catalina dies, or, Princess Euphora, Catalina is the name of the ship, Princess Euphora dies, runs over. So I think that's what happened. We're 2 Jumplights shy of being able to jump on out of here. I think, barring another emergency, we're 10 seconds away from reaching the Forever Star. So basically, I reloaded from the start of this run, or the start of this run. No, from the start of this star, and then redid everything, and then just nobody opened the vent this time, I guess. So here we go. The final culmination. We didn't technically do it in one shot because somebody did kill our princess.
I never really believed in the Forever Star. Why pin all our hopes on the myth? My hope came from them, my people, my crew.
Look at that.
Family. I understand now. Our myths are our inheritance.
Pretty sick. People did start dying there at the end, though. We had 3 from that first shuttle mission originally, but then we lost 8 people along the way there at the end, so it was gonna get pretty bad pretty fast. So we're lucky we got there when we did. We had 11 hostile engagements. Usually my run had like 1 or 2. But man, that was pretty wild. Don't ever do that. Dragging 700 plus people all the way to the Forever Star is a bad idea, but I did enjoy doing it. It was kind of wild. I talked about it earlier, but this is going to be the pause in the Jumplight Odyssey series for now. We'll definitely come back to it sometime next year. I'd like to play a little more. There's a couple ideas I have. So maybe if, you know, they beat the odds and eventually reopen development on this game, that would be pretty sick. We get more ships, more captains, that'd be pretty cool. But who knows, if they'd ever do. I've had a lot of fun with the game anyway. I hope you guys have had a fun time with the series. Keep an eye out for it to come back in the future. But for now, thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, click the like button, it helps me out a lot. If you want to see more videos I have going on the channel, if you want to see the series that's coming up this Friday, I'm not going to tell you what it is, it's a surprise, subscribe to the channel, that also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!